And we're live.
Rich and Angel. It's the Rich and Angel Show.
What is going on, everybody? We are Rich and Angel, and we're back again.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to everybody. I hope you had a good week, productive week, strong week as we approach the new year. 2020.
Got anything planned for New Year's?
Karaoke and family party, and that's it.
Nice. Very cool.
That's it. Bringing in the new year. And gonna rest up New Year's Day, watch some honeymooners. And,
What day of the week is New Year's?
I believe New Year's Day is a Wednesday.
Okay. A
Yeah,
little awkward.
I know. Next year is good though. Looks like Christmas is on
Yeah, you see that meme spreading everywhere? It's
No.
like Christmas is on a Friday, New Year's is on a Friday.
Yeah.
What is it? Cinco de Mayo is on a Friday. I don't know. It's like, everything the way
beautiful.
you would want it to be.
See, that's what I'm saying. 2020 is got a good feel to it.
Yeah.
It's gonna start right, and we're gonna have all the holidays exactly where we need them to be.
Like they say, new year, new me, right?
That's it. New year, new me. Yeah, man. So Friday, holiday season, and restaurants are rocking and rolling this time of year.
That's right.
So service companies definitely stay busy, but not as busy as you might think because a lot of people are saving budgets for after the new year,
Nice.
things like that. So we're busy, but it's much more manageable this time of year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Except for
I know in the
refrigeration,
Oh, really?
which is a shocker for us. Refrigeration is kind of really backed up right now.
Interesting.
So what are you gonna say?
In the digital marketing space, this time of year is dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all budgets are over.
Yes. Nobody wants to invest in new
No,
marketing.
we'll see you in 2020.
Yeah. Let us
Yeah.
wait for everything to renew.
Yeah. And
Sure.
speaking of business, you can go over to inc.com to see some of this. But I was just looking at the 50 best U.S. cities for starting a business in 2020. So if you are a entrepreneur, if you are someone that's saying to yourself, I'm going to start a business in 2020. Yeah,
Right here.
cool. There you go. Yeah, you made it up on the screen. Cool. I was just going to go over the top 10, but we can dive in. But the number one city, which we visited earlier this year, Austin.
I love Austin.
Austin
I
was a
got-
cool
I
town.
gotta say,
Unfortunately,
I really fell in love with Austin when we went
there's a
there.
big unfortunately there, isn't there?
What's that?
We were sick as dogs.
Oh, yeah.
We were
man,
sick,
let me
man.
tell you. If you guys don't know, if we haven't told you, we were really like feverishly sick. We couldn't get out of bed. We would walk to the conference center and just be dripping in sweat by the time we
was
got
horrible.
there. Yeah. It was not
Yeah.
fun.
So another backstory to that too is I didn't bring my phone down to monitor, but another backstory to that is early this year we started our trip to NAFM. Right, that was first. We got down to Orlando. We were doing our thing. I started to feel it in Orlando.
Yeah, you're the one that brought it in.
Yeah, it's from shaking all these people's hands. Let me tell you something.
That's true.
Next time we go to conferences, we're bringing lots of sanitizer. Well, we can get lots of sanitizer there, but
yeah. Right.
it started on that trip. Once we got to Austin, it really hit me. I had a fever. I mean, it was just not good.
Yeah.
Our
we had
room
a
was like
little-
a war zone, full of germs. Someone saying something?
So we have Jeffrey Goldstein. I don't know what that means.
So let's just see. Jeff Goldstein says, "I wish these idiots would stop posting me. I'm trying to figure out how to get them off my LinkedIn."
I don't know what you mean by that.
Are you talking about us, Jeff?
Because hey, you're not getting rid of us.
Because all you got to do is click the unfollow, bruh.
That's true too. And then we
Um,
had Pierre Carlo. Great job, guys. Cheers from your Partstown fans. Partstown's been so good.
Yes,
to
Pierre
us.
Carlo. What's up, brother? It was I think I saw you at NRA. Yeah. But yeah, so we made it to Austin sick. But anyway, Austin was a great town. They had scooters all over the place. We were there for RIFMA, in case anyone didn't know. So RIFMA, the Restaurant Facility Maintenance Association. That was the first time we ever participated in that show, event, whatever. And this year coming, I don't think I really made any announcements, but I will be back in at RIFMA, Denver, Colorado.
Nice.
You'll be coming.
Denver. I can't wait to
I'll
visit
be
Denver.
I'll be speaking on I believe the Riff Talk stage.
Cool.
So make sure check out riffmaonline.com and go check them out if you haven't.
They have a cool little TED Talk kind of vibe going on there, and it should be fun. I can't wait to see like the whole behind the scenes of what that looks like with the production and everything, because I think you do get video out of it, right?
Yeah.
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 So that should be
That
cool
should be
to
good.
see.
Second one is Salt Lake City. Never been out there. You got Denver's on the list. You got Boise, Idaho. You got San
Boise.
Fran.
San Francisco, which I also loved when we went.
That was a great city.
Yeah.
Great city. Got San Diego, Phoenix, Miami, which is perfect time. Miami, number 10. That's where the Fed conference is going to be, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
the Food
right.
Equipment Digital Disruptors. We will be there live and direct with plenty of big names in the building.
That's right.
That's
And look who sits right outside the top 10, Nashville at 11, which Nashville's a really cool place from what I hear. Everybody that goes there loves it. I know like 5 different people that have moved out there and they're obsessed with it.
Yeah.
So,
No,
I mean,
I think it's a booming market
Yeah.
out there right now.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and let's mention some of the big names: Carlos Gil, Ed Stulak, Mike Moreno, Jennifer Davis.
We got it written on this board right here. Eric Koenig,
Eric Koenig is going to be in the building. Josh Solon, did I mention Josh?
Josh Solon,
Josh
Rich
Solon,
Malachy.
Rich Malachy.
Hey,
Rich Malachy here.
So there you have that. So make sure tickets and everything are still on sale through the weekend. So
that's right.
and one of the things that me and Angel talked about going forward with marketing, I think not that email is dead, because email is still very relevant. It's not going anywhere. But we were talking about you see Gary Vee and a lot of different people coming up with a number for you to text to stay
That's
in touch.
right.
So I don't know. I haven't actually talked to you more about that, but I want to make sure that we're ready for that for 2020. And I'm bringing that up because Mark Cuban just gave out his phone number. So anyone can text him. His phone number.
His phone number, right? Because Gary's been doing that as well. Just all it is a Google number or something. I'm not exactly sure how they work it yet, because there is like communication, but some people just do text message.
Yeah, and it is. And Gary will tell you he is responding to those, just not as many as you think. He's getting 40,000 a day.
Right.
He's only going to respond to like 150.
Right. Yeah.
You know, now other stuff might be automated,
Oh, I see.
but he's actually responding to people physically as
Yeah.
much as he can in his travels.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Because he's one guy. But that's what this, I think, does for us. This would put us closer to people. You know, you have my number. Give me a text. I'm going to get it. I'll respond to you.
Yeah.
And you don't got to worry about going to Instagram. Just put my number in your phone and text me.
Right.
That's the ease of it all.
I love that. And Mark Cuban is one of the first people that was in the tech space designing an app that would have information disappear after you use it. So I forget what it was called, but this is like at the beginning of Shark Tank. He created an app where it was essentially Snapchat before Snapchat. You'd send a message, and once that person read it, it disappeared, which is what Snapchat has become.
Yeah.
You know, you could turn that setting on and off, but he was doing it like 10 years before that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if he's doing something, odds are there's a very good reason for it.
Well, there's the twofold to this, because it's not just that; it's also the marketing aspect of it. Where we could push stuff to these to people's numbers,
Right.
You know, to the when we're connected, we can now start pushing things and events and giveaways and all the different things that we might have going on. We could push it right to their phone,
Right.
because this is the point. Getting to the point. If Cuban's position on emailing is any clue, keep it short. Skip the pleasantries. He's saying that he deletes 99% of his emails.
Wow.
I think as does the general public outside of what business is
Right.
and what you need to respond to. So he's saying the 1% that are worth his reply or emails that get straight to the point and pique his interest. And with this, it's on the phone, it's text messaging, it's very much more personal.
Yeah.
We can actually push things through and get better responses.
And it's true. People don't want to sit there and read a very long-winded email anymore. It's like, yeah, just
We're all
tell
texting.
me what you need to
Just
tell
text.
me, and let's move it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's important. Look for that from us, from me, in 2020. Got to get that number.
Absolutely.
Got to get that number.
We'll get that number.
So you have anything on your agenda over there?
I had one thing. It's from Total Food, actually.
Total Food.
Yeah. So kind of going along the same vein that we're going on, creative ways to engage influencers for restaurant marketing. So let me bring that up for you guys. So I love this because Total Food, this was on the front page of Total Food, and they're talking about influencers within the restaurant industry, but we can take that and apply it to the food equipment industry too. Let me just read a little bit of what they're talking about. With so many options to choose from when dining out, how do consumers decide where to spend their hard-earned dollars? As social media marketing has moved into the mainstream, more consumers rely on the options of a group of highly influential social media users known as influencers. When they make decisions about where to eat, drink, shop, think of it as word of mouth marketing for the digital age. So it's something that we've been talking about forever. It's like these companies need to be able to give their brand over to somebody who people already trust, and let them do what they say. I'll tell you, when I'm trying to decide somewhere cool to eat or something like that, I go to the people that I know are always at cool spaces.
Yeah.
And that's where I go.
It's true.
You know? And
I mean, we're on IG. We're just like looking. I'm like, oh, let me see what this guy's. Oh, okay. Because people are like, hey, listen, especially even if it's just could be entertaining for business dinners. I have people that come in like, hey, I really want to get together for dinner. I'm going to be in your area. Where do we go? And I'm like, oh God. Yeah. I feel like I got older and I'm a little out of touch, but I just got to go to my IG. And I go, let me see where this goes. All right, that looks like a good spot. It's the truth.
Yeah,
like and you trust them.
For example, I had a friend of mine tell me after the Christmas party, they're like, oh, there's this place that I really want to try out. It's called Ventanas, right? Which is windows in Spanish. And I was like, never heard of it. I feel so out of touch. I'm like, yeah, I've heard of it, blah, 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 pretending like I was cool, And then like last night I was talking with my younger brother who's, mid 20s, and he's telling me, so there's this hot spot because he's a bartender and stuff. So there's this hot spot called Ventanas, we need to go. And I just remember thinking, damn, I'm completely out of touch, but there's a whole bunch of people that are going to the same place, and everybody knows about it only because of Instagram.
Yeah.
It's great. How does that parallel to food equipment, do you think? The idea of influencers, like what would they be influencing?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm going to consider myself a modern day food equipment influencer. There's a lot of them out there. They're just not utilizing social media, right?
Right.
So we'll talk about, hey, Boomer. You got those guys from that different generations. It's generational. So they're influencing in different ways. There's plenty of influencers out there. I mean, gosh, let me just think of some reps and dealers in the area, like Joe Ferry. Like shout out to Joe Ferry, Pasenka Ferry. He's an influencer. Okay. Right. He's been a rep. He's been around for 30 plus 40, maybe 30, 40 years in the industry. He knows the ins and outs of it. He knows the inner workings. He knows everything about it. He knows the equipment that they're repping. And when restaurants are opening and different places are opening, he is influencing what equipment goes into these spaces.
Right.
He's just not doing it online yet.
Right.
But he's gonna, because Joe's got some information and he's gonna get on board in 2020. But there's so many influencers in the food equipment world. They're just not here doing what we're doing.
Right.
The whole point of what we're doing, and that's what we're trying to explain through the Fed group, through the Fed conference, to get people involved more doing stuff like this.
Right.
Building your brands to get the industry noisy, as we had, as Ani from Hobart said, how do we make this go viral? We make it go viral by everybody starting to do this very thing, whether it's going live on show, putting stuff out on a regular basis on all those platforms that matter, and attracting the new talent. The new talent is here.
Yeah,
they're on the phone. So there's so many influencers. I'm influencing equipment all the time.
Evan from Univex said it perfectly. Univex Corporation works with some major influencers in the bakery world. Let me see what else he said. It's more than that though. It's the relationship beyond just the advertising that makes it all worth it.
Yeah, I mean that's it. And then to piggyback on that, on the relationship that makes it worth it at the end, Evan is on point. We're building stronger relationships than ever.
Right.
We're taking things outside of our offices and our warehouse and our building. And I don't want to keep promoting the Fed group here and talking about that, but that is the point of the Fed group.
Right.
To build relationships better, stronger, to break down walls, build bridges, change perceptions, get us all into reality, working on the same page, and promoting the equipment, influencing the equipment that we know belongs in a lot of these establishments.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very simple model and it's been around forever. You know, you have people's attention. Let's say you have 1,000 people's attention. Now, who would benefit from that attention? Maybe a brand that's bigger than you would like to pay you money to get access to the attention that you're getting. And that's as simple as it gets. This show gets the attention of people in the food equipment service industry or manufacturers. Who would pay us to get access to this audience? We're already in talks with people, but it could be anybody that wants to target business owners, anybody that wants to target professionals, people of a certain age, you know, and it all breaks down to that very simply. It's just a matter of understanding the format, like what is advertising really, you know?
Yeah. So, you know, to close this all together and bring it all together with influencer marketing and food equipment influencing service, the whole embodiment of it all, it comes down to doing things out of the norm that was regular for this business and industry for 100 years, and getting to these platforms, talking about who you are, where your company comes from, who's the people behind it all, what are the differentiators. You know, so many of us are all doing and selling, providing the same thing, but there's differentiators. And for us, I always say it's the people. For us, it's our people.
I mean, just from this article, one of the highlights is having positive relationship with influencers can make or break a restaurant. A social media star can drive thousands of fans into a restaurant just by posting a single photo or by tagging the business in a photo.
Look at Barstool Sports.
Barstool Sports.
Davey Page Views, El Presidente, whatever you want to call him, Dave Portnoy. The man is going around to pizzerias all over the country, giving them the one bite scores. And when you see, I think he just did one in Philly not too long ago. The line was out the friggin' door.
Oh yeah,
the next day.
I just watched one from here in Jersey, where he was in Jersey City.
He was in Raza and Porta.
Yeah,
you want to go there tonight?
Let's do it.
All right. Well, we did Porta.
We did Porta.
I don't know what we gave it though.
I
think it was I think it was a little higher than what he gave.
It was like 7 something.
Yeah.
What did he give it?
He gave it a 7.1.
We're kind of dead on. Look at that.
I think we might have gave it around 7.5 maybe.
Wow. Yeah, and I love Porta's. I love Porta's pies for sure.
I like Porta's. Great.
Yeah.
I didn't have Razzie yet.
Not me neither.
It looked good though.
It did. It looked just a lot smaller. That's actually what the pizza that I told you about in Hoboken looked like out on the pier there, where they had the oven, the charcoal oven.
Oh yeah. The Matterforni.
Yeah.
Had that pizza. Yeah. Those things get to like I think 900 degrees. You cook those pizzas in 90 seconds.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Oh man.
But listen, food equipment influencing is real. What we're doing here, you know, there's a lot of twofold. We talk about it all the time.
Right.
You know, we're selfishly doing things, but we're also unselfishly doing things. So selfishly, listen, we're trying to build a business here.
Right.
Make no mistake. Rich and Angel Show is going to be part of a conglomerate of things that we're putting together to be that business.
Right.
All driven through Malachi Digital.
Mm-hmm.
And the Fed Group is part of that. The Rich and Angel Show is part of that. And as we build our following, our audience, and we gain more traction, which this year we gained a lot of traction. So once we do that, we're going to be able to offer spots to help continue to promote, build, and influence your business. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the food equipment world. Anyone can get in touch. We have some interesting things coming on the pike. Next week, we're going to be on some phone calls. So interesting times. Never really saw myself in this seat. If you told me as short as 3 years ago, I would have never told you this is where I would be doing this kind of things.
Right. Yeah, that's for the youngins.
Yeah. And even in speaking in front of people. Never.
Yeah.
I can remember when we hosted a Sofesa regional event here. I want to say back in 2008 maybe or 7. A long time. It was a while ago. And we hosted it right here in this room. We brought everybody down to a place called Chris's Corner to have dinner, which I miss Chris's Corner. They closed their doors, but
it sucks.
Some of the best Italian food you'll ever have here in Jersey. But I'm mentioning that because the speaking too, I had to host this thing and I was dying.
Right. Wayne
Stoutner was here from AIS. Hey, Wayne. He was like kind of coaching me on the side. He's like, listen, just breathe, relax. You're all right. Just, talk, raise your voice, talk a little bit so we could all hear you and just, go. But it's come a long way in the last 12 years to
Yeah.
get to this point. Now we're getting ready to go to the Fed. We're going to be speaking in front of 120 something people down in Denver. I don't know how many people are going to be on that Riff Talk stage, but I got to keep doing these things and put myself outside my comfort zone so I could be that guy that I want to be in 10 years, hopefully.
That's right. That's right. It's the long
So
play.
it's important for people to hear these things because I think a lot of us all share the same fears and issues and things that were going on. And sometimes you feel like, oh, I'm the only one who thinks that way. You're not.
Right.
I think Michael Jackson said it best. You are not alone. I wish we could be able to put that in there. Goal crushing, goal setting for 2020.
Okay.
You got any personal goals on list? I put you on the spot, but I don't know if
I do. I have a bunch that are kind of materialistic, you
Good.
know.
So what?
I need a new car. I need
Mhm.
I need a place that's a little closer to here, stuff
Okay.
like that. Then I have, professional goals when it comes to this. I want to be able to get paid sponsorships for this. I want to be able to increase the editing time or decrease the editing time, increase the speed.
Yep.
I want to be able to get maybe a new camera that we could do like different settings, learn how to do multicam live. That's a big goal of mine. And then, there's the personal stuff. I want to be a better human.
I think that's a great goal.
Yeah. Some people
I think
need
we
to
should.
make amends with
I
and
want to
stuff
be a
like
better
that.
human. I want to continue to be a better human.
Yeah.
We should look into some stuff, some goals together.
Yeah. Some self-help stuff.
Definitely want to get back to. I used to be a big gym rat.
Yeah, that's big.
I need to get back to that. Just
Yeah.
to get just to get healthier as I'm getting older. I'm letting it get away from me. In business though, goal setting, it says here. This is also I believe from Inc. But goal setting is a process. What works one year might not work for the next, and I think these are some important things as I'll talk about. For example, this particular company, they've had to change their strategy planning session several times because they have continued to grow, and with adding new voices and perspectives into the mix, what's important is that the goals you set for the company are defined, trackable, and ideally working toward one macro KPI, not 2, not 12, just 1. And electing the right team captain. So I will say I'll be the captain, El Capitan, and we're gonna put some things down together. And for us, for Malachi Parts and Service, again being the number one thing here, is it's the machine.
Yeah,
that drives everything. And for us, we need to really tighten up the ship and start getting this thing to be real well oiled. And first visit fixes, top of the list. Inventory, top of the list.
Nice. I know you made some big strides with inventory this year.
We have.
So
We still got a long. We have. We
tighten that up.
Long way to go. And focusing on key accounts and key partnerships and
right.
Working closer with the reps in the area, so we can continue to influence the proper equipment.
Right. I love it.
Yeah.
How about a personal goal?
I honestly this might seem like something you should just do. It's gonna be a goal, but it's been tough. Spending more time with family.
Yeah, that's a good goal to have.
Because most of my family is not around this area. It's not like they're like a flight. I got to send them a flight, but it's an hour and a half away.
Right. It's enough to be an inconvenience a little bit.
And I just go about my life and my day, and I'm spending so many hours here.
Right.
Plus all the hours that we were traveling this year and all over. We were everywhere. But I think that's a big thing, especially with my sister. If you are not connected with her, go check her out. She's at Mommy and Carson on Instagram.
Yeah.
Samantha Hernandez here on LinkedIn. She's got a little vlog thing going on, but she's due to have another boy in April. So
I love that. And she wants more. So we talked about that at the Christmas party.
God bless. I'll still be Uncle Richie.
You'll still be Uncle Richie. You know what? 100 likes and Richie will get married this year.
500 likes. 500. And I will definitely make that happen.
See what we'll do for you guys. Do anything.
If I gotta get married for you for the likes, I'll do it. No. Not for the likes, for the engagements.
For the engagement.
Yeah. So I mean that's definitely I think key for us, for me in the new year. And I want to, and I also honestly, not even a promotion. I just because there's a book here, I want to read more.
Yes.
And whether that's physically reading or more audiobooks, probably more audiobooks.
I read a lot. I do a lot of audiobooks. I'll say that. But
ya?
yeah, all the time. It's just there's always something in my ears, always. So I'll give you some books if you want.
Yeah,
You
I
can
gotta.
check them out.
Yeah, well, do you have Audible? Is that what you use?
I use Audible.
Yeah, I have Audible. I have. I've done it. I've done a couple over the years. I haven't done any this year.
Mm.
I have. I get books and I do like I skim through things. I read things.
Right.
But more books, more knowledge. I need to grow.
There's a good one. I think you'd love it. It's really, really a dry read, super dry read, but it's called Poor Richard's Almanac. You ever hear of it?
No.
It's like ancient, like it's an old book, but it's written kind of like a proverb, you know, where it's just
Okay.
like a couple lines and then a couple lines. So you could stop anywhere. It's
I like
not
that.
like you have to get through the chapter. But yeah, you should definitely look into that. It's by
There's one that reminds me of Paul. I think Paul Coelho, Warrior of the Light. I think it's called.
I've heard of that thing.
That's some powerful stuff right
Yeah?
there. Yeah, really could help change your perspective and mind on life.
Oh,
I actually gave it to somebody. I'm gonna get another copy because I like to have it.
some self-help stuff, man. 12 Rules for Life, Jordan Peterson.
Okay.
That's like my go-to. I recommend that to everybody.
But has anybody checked that out yet? Let us know.
I feel like some people in here might know Jordan Peterson. He's a big time like intellectual
Mhm.
kind of new school guy, but
Okay.
he's really got some solid foundations in the stuff he talks about.
Yeah.
And Art of War, man. Have you ever read
Oh.
Art of War?
I mean, I've skimmed. That's another book I've skimmed through. My father gave me that book many moons ago.
I could totally see that. It's
yeah.
definitely old school, like
Oh yeah,
ninja mindset.
my father, big,
Yeah.
rich. So he said, "Son, business is war.
Yeah.
Business is war, kid."
Uh-huh.
So he did hand me that book one time. I skimmed through it. I never read it. I was never a big reader. I hate even to say that, but I just never was. But
That's okay. Neither was Kanye.
yeah, there you go. Me and Kanye have something in common.
There you go.
So, but what else, man?
Uh,
We got Friday here. We came down the line. This is our third episode this week.
This is our
We
third
fit a
episode
little
this week.
extra one in before the weekend for everyone. And here we are. Just again, thefedgroup.com. Make sure you go get tickets. They are on sale for the rest of the weekend. And we have seen a surge in some tickets. So there's probably 40 at this point now.
Yeah, there's probably 40 left.
40 left. There's 40 tickets left to get a seat in the house.
Yeah.
You need to be there.
And I might as well make this announcement here. We've been sending out emails all day, but if you're a speaker, if you're going to be speaking there, get all of your details. Let's get all of your details finished and out of the way. Whatever help you need from us, pardon. Let's get that moving so that we can kind of move on. Also, if you are a speaker, just send us over your presentations so that we can put everything in context. You'll be just in the right place at the right time, and things will be able to follow each other smoothly.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this thing goes off because we've never put a conference on.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at more like an event / experience
Yeah.
anyway. So listen, we're going to make it happen.
That's right.
It's going to happen. And I guess that's it.
Let's wind it down. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. It's almost 5 o'clock. The 5 o'clock whistle. And get us some bourbon.
Oh yeah, I kind of want an old fashioned.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's perfect this time of year.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I need a pipe and a robe too, and slippers,
Corncob pipe and a button nose.
and
Yeah. 2 eyes made out of coal.
2 eyes made out of coal.
Angel the Snowman.
Yep.
Oh man. Well, listen, I appreciate everybody as always joining us here on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook.
And if you like us, give us a like, share, comment, subscribe, whatever you want. If you don't like us, unfollow us.
Yes.
Bro.
And if you go back to this guy.
Okay,
Give me that. Give me this. Let me look at this. What is this about?
What is this about? Let's address the elephant in the room here.
I wish these idiots would stop posting me. I'm trying to figure out how to get them off my LinkedIn. Well,
why you mad, bro?
Well, Jeff, don't worry. This is Jeff Goldstein from Ed Don. I don't know. I guess he's talking about me and you are idiots.
I don't know if he's saying that. I want to like clap back just in case he is saying that. But then if he's not, then I'm gonna feel bad after.
I won't feel bad.
No,
I always do the right thing, and I think we're reading this right. So we'll make sure that we disconnect you from our feed.
That's right.
Once we get off here, we don't want to bother anybody.
We're here giving. We're
here
sharing.
with kindness and open hearts and minds. If you have all that anger, you want to get idiots off your feed, we're gonna help you.
Yeah. That's it.
You will be poof. Vamos, son of a.
And maybe you should take a Fed group course so that you know how to unfollow us.
Exactly. Hey, webinars in the future.
Webinars in the future.
But what were we just saying?
We were saying bye.
Oh. Well, what I wanted to do is listen. If you do have any feedback, that's the last thing I wanted to say. If you have any feedback on the Rich and Angel show, on some things you want to hear, talk about, all that good stuff, let us know. Next time, we're just going to tell you guys to throw your. Where's the phone in here anyway?
It's on the floor.
So we're next show, we'll bring that phone up and tell people to put their numbers in, and we'll call them.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Let's do it.
So now the question is, do we know how to tie them in so they could be heard properly?
Well,
we have to put a microphone down.
We'd probably have to use our cell phones, and then we would call them on our cell phones and put them through the Bluetooth here.
And then we could do that.
Yeah. And then everybody will be able to hear our phone call.
Technology, baby.
Technology.
All right. So be prepared. Call-ins coming next week on Rich and Angel show, probably Monday.
Yeah. I don't know if Alexander's there still, but maybe he can do a call in from all the way across
Russia?
Yeah, all the way from Russia.
He's in Russia.
Yeah. So that would be cool to get. Like,
you are in Russia. I don't know what time it is right now, but it'd be very good to have you call in, my friend. That's my Russian accent.
He says he's
Let me know how I did.
You did okay. How you say you did well.
There we go.
There you go. Alexander says, I'm using DJI Osmo Pocket. Great camera. Cool. Love it. I'm going to check it out, actually. Cool. DJI is great. All right, guys. Thanks so much.
Have a great weekend. Thank you for being part of it. And we will see you next week. Have a great weekend.
Rich Malady here, live and direct.
It's the Rich and Angel Show.